Who do we have here? Give me a second and I'll find out. Bring up my desktop so I can read better. We have Banana Man. Hey, you're here early, my friend. How are you? It's nice to see you. And I think that's it for right now. That's enough. It's enough. We don't need many, right? All right, I'm bringing up my online version of A Course in Miracles. This is from the Foundation of Inner Peace, which is the original publisher's source of A Course in Miracles. I don't think you necessarily need to stick with that one. There's many, although some people consider this to be, with... Hey, Banana Man. Kenneth Wapnick being the original editor, the original student of A Course in Miracles, that he has where he had his fingers on the pulse of the Course itself. Maybe that's true. I think everyone needs to dive in and find out for themselves. Yep, you're the first one here. You might be the only one here. You never know. So, mainly, I used to title the morning live streams just Yogi reading from A Course in Miracles, and it has sort of switched on its own without me even thinking about it. Just Yogi talking about A Course in Miracles. Right now I feel less of a need of reading directly from the Course, as in getting inspired from the Course each morning and seeing what it offers. However, I did it all nighter to watch you. Wow, you didn't have to do that, my friend. I appreciate it, though. Well, I appreciate you being here. Normally, the morning live streams, we shoot for about half an hour. See how it goes. Let me see if anyone else is live before we get started. Very often I can catch Jace. I know he's been working more, so he doesn't always make it here first thing in the morning. So it has been referenced last night and this morning. Lesson 155 from A Course in Miracles. Lesson 155 is, I will step back and let him lead the way. Him being God. Let's see. Banana Man says, I started a vegetarian diet. Well, good. Good for you. It's a kind of way of dieting. It is very good for you. Of course, it's the diet recommended for a yogic lifestyle. Yogis are generally, but not necessarily always, vegetarian. However, what you find is if you're holding strictly to the foundation of yoga, the yamas, which is the 5 ethical restraints that you practice as you begin yoga, guides your life. The very first one is ahimsa, which means non-harmfulness. So you're practicing a life of causing least harm. A lot of people love to mention, well, this causes harm or that causes harm. Even if you're on a vegetarian or vegan diet, this is true. The goal is to cause the least amount of harm as you can in life. Least amount of harm. As long as you're alive, as long as you're breathing, as long as you're stepping upon the earth, there's going to be some type of harm. But we minimize it. And that includes trying to make other people feel bad for whatever they do. You know what I mean? Concern yourself with your life, live your life, cause least harm, proceed from there. Who do we got? Vega says, so host, good evening. Good evening to you. I'm doing good, my friend. I appreciate you being here. So this brings us back to lesson 155 from A Course in Miracles. I will step back and let him lead the way. Let's see. Banana Man says we need to pray for a little bit. You know what? I agree. We do. I think we need to pray continuously. But your life can become a prayer. And it's not that difficult. You know how your life can become a prayer? Practice kindness. Practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is literally the decision to be kind. It's the decision to keep coming back, moment by moment by moment, to this present moment, and not holding people accountable for a previous moment. That doesn't mean that they're not responsible. It means that we no longer see them solely in the light of what happened in the past or projecting in the future of what they might do in the future. It is not for us to say. Everyone has their own path. Let me bring up the text and what I was reading this morning. I was going to read a little bit, and we still might. Here we go. Banana Man says she's having surgery. Oops, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Pokemon. She's having surgery today. Who's having surgery? Banana Man. Let me know the details if you want, if you wish to share. However, even if you don't, sending prayers your way, sending prayers for whoever it is that you are close to that is having surgery, my friend. Sending prayers, sending love. And speaking of love, thank you for the love, Viga. So, this is from the text of A Course in Miracles, chapter 7, section 4, the last paragraph, paragraph 7, today and a little bit. Prayers, my friend. This is what A Course in Miracles says. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, because that is where the laws of God operate truly, and they can operate only truly because they are the laws of truth. But seek this only because you can find nothing else. There is nothing else. God is all in a very literal sense. All being is in him, who is all being. You are therefore in him, since your being is his. Healing is a way of forgetting the sense of danger the ego has induced in you by not recognizing its existence in your brother. That's forgiveness, right there. First off, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, because that is where the laws of God operate truly, and they can operate only truly because they are the laws of truth. This is why Jesus says, the kingdom of heaven is within. So when A Course in Miracles says, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, it is asking you to look within. And when you look within, you find the reality of love. When you find the reality of love, you are no longer projecting that which isn't love. You're no longer projecting that which isn't love. You are only extending love itself. This is why it says here, healing is a way of forgetting the sense of danger the ego has induced in you by not recognizing its existence within the brother. If we are seeking the kingdom of heaven, if we know that it's within, it has to be within other people as well. So we are looking past the egoic action performed by another, performed by ourselves, and we are seeing only the kingdom. We are seeing only the laws of God operating truly within them. Everything else is an illusion, including the sense of danger that the ego has induced in you. If we look at others, regardless of who they are, regardless of what they are, regardless of what they do, and we see through the sense of danger that they present. Now we're forgiving. Now we're living a life of kindness. And we're living a life of prayer. So I absolutely love that saying. Healing is a way of forgetting the sense of danger the ego has induced in you by not recognizing its existence in your brother. This strengthens the Holy Spirit in both of you because it is a refusal to acknowledge fear. So the very beginning of the Course in Miracles says, only love is real, nothing unreal exists. It also goes on to mention that the opposite of love is fear, although that which is all-encompassing can truly have no opposite. So if you are experiencing fear in any way, it means you are experiencing an illusion. To see through the illusion means to look deeper and look deeper for that sense of love by refusing to acknowledge fear. And truly, everything that is from the ego is a sense of fear because it wants to keep things separate. So we're often asked, how do I forgive this horrendous act? How do you forgive someone who has hurt us? How do you forgive someone who induces that sense of fear? By not giving in to that fear, by looking deeper past the fear, knowing that the fear itself is an illusion. Fear and love can't coincide at the same time, because when you recognize love, fear is seen as the illusion that it is. And just like waking up from a dream, we don't see it anymore. Let's see. Banana Man says she started a liquid diet yesterday. So again, prayers, my friend. Let us know when you can how everything is going for you. So we can look at someone and strengthen the Holy Spirit in them, which in turn strengthens it within us. We can strengthen the Holy Spirit within us, which in turn strengthens it within another. If we turn within and we see the kingdom of heaven, if we see that God exists within us, if we see that we are of love and from love and can only offer love, we have to realize it's within someone else. When Mother Teresa was asked, how do you show up? Hey, Bulk, how are you? Hello, guys. Hope you have a great day, night. I hope you do too. When Mother Teresa was asked, how do you show up every day to the hospital orphanage that she worked in with very, very sick and suffering children, the worst of the worst, how did she show up every day and help these people, help these children? And she says she simply saw the face of Christ in all of his distressing disguises. That's an example. Surely if Mother Teresa can show up and see the face of Jesus in every one of his distressing disguises in a sick and diseased child, suffering the worst possible suffering, can we see it in the face of someone who has simply hurt our feelings? Hey, Susanna, how are you? Susanna says, like, done? I appreciate that, my friend. Think of Viktor Frankl. Survived horrendous years in a Nazi concentration camp. Family, everyone he cared about, extinguished, exterminated. And I chose that word purposely because that's how they were treated. He barely survived. And he knew in order for him to truly survive, Susanna says she's doing good. Awesome. Glad to hear that. He knew that he couldn't just survive physically. He couldn't just survive bodily. Because if that was the only case, that's not survival. If he left the concentration camp, if he was able to make it through, and he carried hate within his heart for those who put him there, for those who destroyed his family, for those who sought to destroy him, if he carried the hatred for them in his heart, he would still be stuck in a concentration camp. When Nelson Mandela left the prison, nearly blind after decades of working in the hot sun in South Africa, destroying his eyesight, spending years in solitary confinement, he knew the only way he could leave prison behind when he was released was to forgive. Viktor Frankl knew the only way he could leave that concentration camp behind was to forgive. Forgiveness, not just saying, I forgive you because of what you've done, but forgiveness in the sense that's offered here in A Course in Miracles, that healing is a way of forgetting the sense of danger the ego has induced in you by not recognizing its existence in your brother. He knew that those who put him in that concentration camp, Nelson Mandela knew that those who put him in prison were suffering as deeply as he was, if not more. And the only way through was to forgive. Hey, Danny. Danny says, good morning, Yogi. Good morning, Danny. These people surviving the worst of the worst give us an example. Because when we think of the little harms, the little slights that we take so seriously, that are really just recognized by the ego and spirit doesn't even acknowledge them, life becomes so much easier and so much more joyful. Give me 1 second here. Danny, hey Skits, not feeling that well today. I'm sorry, Danny. Just under the weather. Skits says, good morning, everyone. We got some Tandra support. Hey, Tandra, I got you up right now. We have relaxing waterfall playing. I'll have you up as long as the waterfall is playing, and then we'll have you up on something else. Also have the amazing Joshua. I'm going to put Martine up in a little bit. Hey, I see our friend, let me do this right now. I see our friend Mir is live streaming. So let me head over here to give some support real quick, guys. I see Susanna is over there with Mir as well. Our good friend Mir, it's nice to see him up. We don't see him as often as we did. Just a second. There we go, guys. Hey, Danny, I hope you feel better through the day. I know it's later in the day for you. This says, Chandra, good morning, my friend. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. That's right. It's Friday. Let's see. Chandra says, I'm about to start another one in 5 minutes. Awesome. What's it going to be? What are you going to... well, you don't have to tell me. I'll find out. It'll be a surprise. Hey, so guys, thank you for helping out our new friend Amanda, giving her some subscribers, getting her to 50 plus. If you guys remember, our friend Mysteries Untold, Michael Burkeen, has a live stream 9 a.m. his time, Central Time, 10 a.m. my time. I don't know what time for you. But if you're subscribed and you have all notifications, well, Danny, I wish there was something we could do for you, my friend. Just know that we're thinking about you. So just a little bit more from chapter 7. I'm going to read this last few lines again. Healing is a way of forgetting the sense of danger the ego has induced in you by not recognizing its existence in your brother. This strengthens the Holy Spirit in both of you because it is refusal to acknowledge fear. Love needs only this invitation. It comes freely to all the sonship being what the sonship is. By your awakening to it, you are merely forgetting what you are not. This enables you to remember what you are. I love that. It lets us off the hook. All right, I'm going to read one more thing. One sec. All right, who else do we have? Skid says, up, I read that. Debs, hey Debs. Deb says, I wish I could pop another Zigo right now. Just being honest, victim mentality and whining 24/7. It's tough, but to forgive with every interaction, it wears on you, Yogi. It does. Hey, Chris, you're right. I'm going to get back to you 1 minute on that. Tandra, it says 2022. I'll get it right. 2203. With 5 days held, I'm going to guess that's 100 being held, which puts Tandra at 700 minus. So, man, barely 700 hours, guys. So close. That can be done in a week. Tandra is in an overdrive. I'm glad you in overdrive. That's how to get it done. Push for that. A lot of people sort of let up right towards the end. But yeah, you got to put your foot down on the gas and go for it right now. Guys, if you can watch a playlist for Tandra, she's so close. We can get her there. And then we'll just continue helping other people. Debs. I agree that it's swearing. If we recognize any little spot of darkness in someone else, it's because it's present within us. So if we can seek to heal ourselves, it is wearing because it's the ego, our own ego, that it means we're so close to waking up. We're so close to waking up because you can see this in another, because you know it's so wearing and it's mentally draining. Love, spirit, who you are, is simply asking, surrender, surrender, surrender. Never, if we make forgiveness about another, as in something that we do for someone else, then we're trying to forgive from the egoic perspective. If we simply recognize, and sometimes that means we have to let go. We have to let that person on their journey continue. You'll know exactly what to do. Hey, Skeeter. But forgiveness brings us back to the present moment, and it's asking us to see through the illusion that the other person is even another person, that they are separate from us. If something is occurring, it is occurring within us because there's only one consciousness. In one consciousness, there's no separation. If something is coming up, if it's pushing our buttons, it's our buttons that we need to address and not that other person. This is that true sense of responsibility, our ability to respond. It's not easy until it is easy. All of a sudden, there comes this great letting go. And you just surrender, realizing that this person has given you that great opportunity to love even this, to treat this person with infinite patience, infinite kindness, and letting them go so that they can heal in their own way. You're seeing through the illusion that this person even exists as separate from you and sending them only love. Hey, Skeeter, thanks for the message. I'm glad that I'm glad that that video helps you. I did a little joint mobility and very simple yoga asana plan for Skeeter. His neck's been bothering him. Mrs. Skeeter's back's been bothering her. So I'm glad that helped. Definitely do it once a day, twice a day. Make sure to keep it gentle. Very, very gentle. Skeeter says it's helping. I'm very blessed. Thanks. You're welcome, Skeeter. I'm glad. And never think that you can always add in, you can do it up to 3 times a day if you want. You can add in a couple reps in each side as you're feeling better, but never think that you need to up the intensity, that you need to make it harder. To feel good doesn't require an intense, tough, hard workout. It requires taking care of yourself, tending to yourself, tending to the joints, tending to your well-being. There might come a time, when you want to work out hard, when you want to work out tough. Let that come later. Heal the body. So, guys, hey Debs, if you ever need to talk, sometimes we just need a listening ear. You know what I mean? When someone is, when you're dealing with someone who is just giving so much, awakening isn't easy. It's really not supposed to be easy. Everything in the world, everything of the world, everything that other people give us is really one of two things. It either is trying to keep us asleep because we keep believing it, or it's telling us to wake up because now we no longer acknowledge the separation between us. Deb says, it's not my problems. I wish it was. I've tried it all. Believe me, this person is dark and has demons. I need my own space. Just got to figure out how. It's 2 years and maybe a different level of growth. I agree, he did not. Understand. I've been there as well. What you find is when you keep turning in, when you recognize that even if someone has that darkness, even if someone has those demons, that's not who they truly are. But it's they're so immersed, they're lost. You can offer them the light. However, when you're offering light, don't let that pull you into darkness. Just keep recognizing the light, and ask, in the Course of Miracles, the very beginning tells us that a miracle is a shift in perception, that we are saying, how I see this, how I see that darkness, how I see those demons is too much for me to overcome by myself. I need help. I wish to see this another way. I'm asking for a miracle. Who knows what form that miracle will take? But as the miracle says, or as the Course of Miracles says, that there's no level in miracles. There's no hierarchy of miracles. There's no degree of difficulties. One is the same as another. So just ask, can I perceive this a different way? Truly so. Can I perceive this a different way? And allow yourself to be guided. It might be, as you said, getting your own place and sending light to that person from a distance. Forgiveness doesn't mean ever putting ourselves in a position of where we are hurt. Deb says, I shine my light, it freaks him out. Yes, he asks daily, it's too big for me. I can't humble someone. Yeah, so um, maybe it's going to be the wisdom that you're receiving. You got to get your own place. Just keep being open to the guidance, what to do moment by moment by moment. See where it leads you. Sending prayer that the right place, the right opportunity for your own healing will take place, and it will take place soon. And so that you can continue offering that person love from the safety of where you are. Sending love to you, my friend. Hey, our friend Banana Man up at the top, Riley, he has a loved one who is going into surgery today. So sending prayer to Riley's loved one and to him as well, his family. Hey, my friend. Turkey is here. It says, good morning. Please do not say who I am out loud, please. You got it. I'm trying to keep the bad people out of here that I followed. So sorry. Thank you, Yogi, for calling me out last night. Hey, I appreciate that, Turkey. You know you always got friends here. I appreciate you being here. We're going to end the live stream in just a minute. Dip says, I just need endurance until I can get out. Thank you, and glad for this camper, and prayers for surgery. Thank you, my friend. Hey, Debs, if we can help you in any way, let us know. Skid says the wind here is crazy today. Yeah, I heard it was going to be pretty bad. Hey, Maddie. Maddie says, dropping a life, Mr. Yogi. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you coming in. I hope all is well with you, Maddie. Turkey says that was an accident. I had to stop coming in here because I seen in here at one point, but I couldn't say anything. Hey, and again, you know, never worry about what anyone else brings here. We're here for you, Turkey. We're here for you. No one else matters. Maddie says, I'm good, thank you. Hope you're good also. I am. Early in the morning for me. I'm going to have some breakfast. I'm going to take a walk, and I'm going to do my workout. Today is a long day with the kettlebells. We'll see how it goes. Tanya says, Skits, been bad all night. Where are you? Tanya says, Yogi, I'm live again. All right, let me go excuse me, guys. Let me go reset this. Oops, sorry, guys. We are stretching into the weekend like a giraffe. I love that title. I also love giraffes. What an amazing animal. We got Skeeter over hanging out with Tanya. Nice, guys. Skeeter is still riding that high point of doing some ice fishing yesterday. I could tell he was having a blast. Hey, CBM, how are you? CBM says, hope everyone is well. We are. Hope you are well. Hope you are well, too, as well. And I hope the birds are doing great. Skid says in Blackpool. Wow, man, I hope you guys are being safe. All right, guys, so we're going to... Oh, wait. Deb says, sorry to drop a bomb in chat. No, hey, Debs, that's why we're here. That's the only true thing that this channel does, is providing a place for all of us to dump what needs to be dumped. You're carrying that weight alone. Dump it here. Let us carry it with you, Debs. Let us send you love. Let us support you, even if you just need a vent. Even if you don't need anything other than dumping it out there. That's why we're here. Whatever you need, you let us know. We're here for you. Turkey, the same goes for you. Same goes for everyone. Manny, my friend, thank you so much. Truly, truly appreciate it, my friend. Hey, Manny, I don't know if you're having the same type of weather as as Tundra and Skits, who are in England, are having. I do know it's separated from distance, but I know Scotland, Ireland, and England all seem to be having a really bad winter. I hope you're safe today. I know you've spent a lot of time out on the road taking care of it. So, hey, prayers to you, my friend. Putting yourself at risk to make sure other people are safe. That's no small thing, my friend. Deb says hi to Crafting. Crafting says, it's worrying where I am. I'm in the server weather warning number 4. And sorry to hear that, Crafting. Prayers for safety. I hope you're able to stay in. I hope you don't have to go anywhere. Skit says, great weather for a kite enthusiast. I bet. Deb says, thanks for understanding. I got tears. Absolutely, Debs. Sometimes, like I said, all we need is this little safe spot where we're allowed to say whatever needs to be said. We don't always have to be positive. We don't always have to be whatever. We don't always need to showing everyone how spiritual we are. Sometimes we're allowed to be hurt and vulnerable, and we just need to say, hey, guys, can you give me a moment to be whatever is present? Can you give me a moment to be hurt? Can you give me a moment to be scared, to feel this way? And yes, we can give you as long as you need. And just send you love, Debs. We can just send you love. Crafting says, I'm not going out in this. Good. I'm glad. Let's see. Maddie says, Scotland is bearing the brunt of the wind. I'm on call to clear roads from fallen trees today and tomorrow. Hey, Maddie, you're out there keeping people safe. Be safe yourself. Take care of yourself. Prayers for protection for you, Maddie. Signature says, greetings, my friend, and thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, Signature. Hey, I hope you guys are subscribed to our friend Signature. He's a beautiful man with a beautiful channel. His channel is a reflection of who he is. He is also in need of watch hours, so if anyone can help him out. Signature sends some love to Signature, or Deb sends some love to Signature. Deb says, my wheelie bin has gone. Hopefully, when the wind dies down, you'll be able to retrieve it. Maddie says, thank you, Mr. Yogi. Absolutely, my friend. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for taking care of people. Skid says, my wheelie bin has gone. No way, Crafting. Deb says, wheelie bin, a card of some kind. Yeah, I'm thinking, Deb, that it's either like for trash or for recycling. Guys, be safe. Especially you, Maddie, as you're the one who has to get out there to make it safe for everyone else. Crafting says, what we put rubbish in over here. Gotcha. Signature says hi to Maddie. Signature is in Great Britain as well. I think most of our friends here, except for Deb and I. So please take care. So guys, in just a minute, we're going to say goodbye. Dip says, okay, we have bins with no wheels for recycling, trash, trash can with wheels. Yeah, we have both. We have recycling bins, and we have trash cans with wheels. Generally, we just do bags. I just do bags. Amanda says, love you too, Amanda. I was just thinking about you. Hey, if you guys are friends with Brian Lane, he's a great burpee practitioner. He's a friend of the channel. He has a wonderful channel of his own. He also does breath work. He also does meditation. He has 2 wonderful turtles that he takes care of. If you see him wandering around the YouTube streets, that's Brian Lane. Wish him a happy birthday. He's 36 today. Signature says, UK hit Ewan storm, wind speeds 114. I heard that. Be safe, Signature. I hope you don't have anywhere to go. Our friend, amazing Amanda, who is truly amazing, 52 subscribers. And we got a duck video up. Make sure you check it out. Hey, Mary. Mary's Gigs is here. Says hello. Guys, are you subscribed to Mary's Gigs? Mary is the hardest 773 subs. We're doing our best to get her to 1,000. She's the hardest working person on YouTube. Mary's Gigs is exactly what it is. You get to hang out with her when she is doing her gigs, when she is delivering. Here's the thing. You get to hang out with her. She is doing her work, doing her gigs so joyfully, so happily. It's just a pleasure to be with her when she does it. Susie is sending love. Thank you, Susie. Our friend Susanna is up above. Susie's Global Concepts is here. Thank you for joining us. Amanda says, Cat's still waiting for me, I guess. You should be able to go live sometime today, I believe. Deb says, I sub to a DoorDasher. Just sub Mary. Awesome. I hope you guys can remember to sub to Amanda, to our friend Signature, let me just say to everyone, take a moment, sub to everyone. If you can send some extra prayers to our friend, the Banana Man. This is Riley up above. He has a family member going into surgery today. If you can send some prayers to Maddie. He's the one who's going out in the bad weather. This is no F's, no frills, no mercy. He's going to be going out in bad weather up in Scotland to make sure everyone else is going to be able to be safe. So he's literally putting himself on the line so that others can be safe. No easy task. So extra prayers to him. If you could send some prayers to our friend Debs, who is going through a hard time, just send some light. As well, everyone else in Great Britain right now who's going through some pretty severe weather, be safe. Baker says, spare some change. Anything helps. Well, let's see. How about if I subscribe to you? And as I have no actual way of sending you anything, I can send you some prayers. Hey, Songho. Thanks for joining so early. Maddie says, thanks again, Mr. Yoga. You're welcome. And thank you. Thank you so much. Deb says, blessings all. Absolutely. Guys, I'm going to go have my oatmeal. Favorite part of the day. I'm going to see everyone later. I may or may not be doing a live stream of my kettlebell workout. I don't know if I feel like it, but we'll see. Much appreciated you guys joining me so early in the morning. Hey, Beggar, you can definitely get a smile, my friend. Not just a smile, sending you love. Sending you love, sending you prayers for whatever you need. And as for a kind word, thank you so much for being here. Your presence is truly, truly appreciated. Thank you, my friend. Songo says, hi, Debs. And Maddie says, take care, everyone. You too. Be safe. Deb says, Beggar, come back soon. Absolutely. We'll be live again later. Thanks, guys. I'll see everyone later. Love to you all.